Hi everyone, this is Jordan with Recur. In today's video, we'll be doing a quick video demo of Recur's event tools. Now this video will be 5 minutes or less, so we're going to go pretty quick. But basically what you're seeing here is Recur's event page. Now for Recur's events, they're all template based, which means, we recognize that most membership associations have recurring events. Every year you're going to have your conference. At the end of the fall, you'll have this event. A lot of recurring events every year. So the idea is that you can just make a template for that event and run the template every year. So it's much easier for you to do to manage those events. So when I click Add Event in the top right corner, I'm going to get a list of templates that I've already made. So I've made 10 or so templates. You can see the first one's an annual conference template. So I'll just click on this and we can walk through the steps on how to make an event in Recur. So the first step out of 8, you can see those step-by-steps up top. The first step is just calendar information. So let's call this a test event. You can give it a date. Recur has great tools for multi-day, multi-session events. So you can do all kinds of things here. Now, this information on step 1 is going to be generated into a calendar invitation, so a Google, Yahoo, and Outlook calendar that people can add to their schedules. So that's really helpful. And then we're on to step 2. So step 2 is really simple. It's just what's going to show up on the website. So this is where you can make a good description of your event. Let's put a picture on here. You can upload your own, make this look fancy. And then, more details here. And you're good to go. So now we're on to step 3. Now steps 3 and 4 are the big ones. So hopefully I can explain this well, but step 3 is the registration and RSVP information. So who can come to this event? How do they check in? How do they register? Is there a capacity? Are you doing a wait list? Custom data forms? That's all in step 3. So to break this down, let's set a capacity, 200 is fine. Enable the wait list. Guest form, let's do a dietary restrictions form, and these are pre-built forms that you can make and use. RSVP open deadline, we'll just keep it at 0 is fine, and then check in for this event. Let's do tickets. So this is going to generate a ticket for everyone that comes to the event, and then all the administrators will be the ones that scan those tickets and that will automatically sign them in. So pretty streamlined way to manage that. Once you're done with step 3, we're on to step 4. Now this is the payments and discounts. So we get a lot of questions here about, can we charge a different price for our members, or can we let our speakers come in for free? And can people bring guests and do a bulk registration? The answer to all of these is yes. This is all on step 4. So you'll set the overall event fee. So in this case, it's $120. You can set an additional guest limit, so they can bring up to 10 additional guests in this one registration, and they're going to be charged the same as the event fee, so $120. You can set a processing fee to take care of the Stripe fee, and this is where you can break down member discounts. So maybe we want to give our gold members, 50, you can do percentage or dollar amounts. We'll give them 50% off, and maybe our silver members will give them 30% off. You can do things like this. It's really easy. And then you have early bird and late fees, add-ons, discount codes. This is a great way to do speakers. You could just send them a code. Let's do this is pretty popular, speaker, and then you can give them a, 100% discount, let them in for free, and then we're good to go. So this is basically the discount page. There's a lot of different things you can do here to just, give people the prices that they should be paying and make it all automatic. So super simple there. Now, steps 5, 6, and 7, and 8 are pretty quick, so we can just run through here. Step 5 is automated messages. So maybe you want to send an event reminder to people that have RSVP'd a week before, or you want to send a reminder to register for those that haven't registered yet. You can just automate all of those messages. That's all in step 5. 6 is internal notes and tasks. So maybe you can, set a note. Reserve the venue. I don't know. You can just keep track of things that you need to get done. Last step, this is mostly for events with sub sessions. So if you have, little events underneath a large umbrella of a bigger event that people can see and sign up for, that's step 7. We won't go into that in this video, but it is here. And then the last step is to preview this, publish this, and you're good to go. Thanks, and please let us know if you have any questions. Bye.